2016 and the newest target of criticism by presidential candidate Donald Trump. We're talking Pope Francis. Trump had some choice words for the Pope after a statement the pontiff made in regards to immigration. Local 10 News reporter Glenna Milberg joins us live from South Carolina, where it all went down. Glenna.
Hi, Lori. Actually, the Trump half did go down here on the campaign trail. We know Donald Trump is a candidate who speaks his mind, and we know Pope Francis is a pope who speaks his mind, and both did today on walls and faith. The Pope had prayed at the U.S.-Mexican border and on the plane opined on the politics of a wall there.
A person who thinks only about building walls, wherever they may be located, and not building bridges is not a Christian.
That message made its way to the campaign trail in Kiowa Island, South Carolina, where self-professed wall builder Donald Trump refused to be trumped, no matter the stature of the perceived adversary.
If and when the Vatican is attacked by ISIS, which, as everyone knows, is ISIS's ultimate trophy, I can promise you that the Pope would have only wished and prayed that Donald Trump would have been president.
Trump defended his Christianity, Presbyterian to be exact, at a campaign rally in a state where 4 in 10 Republican voters identify as Christian conservatives, and Trump has been working hard to convince him he is one.
This is probably the last opportunity that the Republicans have to grab the notice of the people in Washington.
Obviously, I'm looking for somebody who's going to help our economy, who's going to be strong and bringing jobs to the state.
Even with shaky faith-based credentials, Trump's tough talk on immigration, the economy, and national security give him a double-digit lead in South Carolina's GOP polls over Texas Senator Ted Cruz, who just got the endorsement of 300 pastors, and Florida Senator Marco Rubio, now endorsed by South Carolina's popular governor. Hoping to rise despite all that, former Florida Governor Jeb Bush. The post-endorsement strategy today?
Just work hard. Endorsements can matter. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
We actually are hearing just that from so many voters we're talking to today. And unlike in Iowa and New Hampshire, the majority of the people here we find really have made their decision. Not a lot of undecideds here. And for those we spoke to who may be undecided going into Saturday's primary, the big issues seem to be national security and the economy. I'm Glenna Milberg reporting live in Columbia, South Carolina tonight. Local 10 News.